Let's look at BVN again. We are so conscious of our BVN these days that we see it as something that is very, very private. Some of us keep it so jealously, we don't disclose it. We don't want people to have access to it. Even when we are copying it, we are filling a form in the banking hall, or we have to use it for one reason or the other. We want to cover it up and not let the person next to you see what you are writing down as your BVN. But whether you like it or not, your BVN is exposed anyway. If you are unfortunate to meet a fraudulent bank officer that wants to use your BVN for fraudulent purposes, once you fill that form that you go to the bank to fill, the guy can copy your BVN and use it along with fraudsters to defraud you. But what if I tell you there are very easy ways, to prevent your BVN from being used to defraud you? Very easy ways to protect your BVN from being used to defraud you. And what are the ways? One, nobody can single-handedly use your BVN, without other details from you. Yes, your BVN contains details such as your date of birth, your phone number, your email address, and a lot more. But before your BVN can be used for any purpose, you must also consent to it. How do you consent to it? Any human being, any fraudulent individual that have access to your BVN and want to use it to defraud you must also be able to trick you into believing that it's a good person. How do they do that? They send you text messages, they call you by phone, they send you email address, they link you via other messaging platforms, especially WhatsApp, to consent to the use of your BVN. How do they do that? You suddenly get a call from somebody pretending to be an officer of the bank, and it's telling you that very shortly you're going to get a message from us. Just the message that you get, I'll call you back. Just tell me what are the digits that you get. Or they tell you that you are going to get a message from us. Just send it to this number. Or they even ask you to call this number to disclose the message to them. That is what you should not do. That's the best way to prevent your BVN from being used to defraud you. No single-handed person, no individual, like I tell you, can use your BVN to defraud you without consent. What are the consent? They still need you by email, sending you emails, sending you text messages, calling you to consent to it. If you have mastered the act of not consenting, not that your bank, the fact that your bank will not send you messages, not send you email, will not ask you to call a phone number, to consent to respond to them. If you have mastered that and not respond to all these phone calls and all that, your BVN is safe. That's the only way to prevent your BVN from being used to defraud you. People will have access to your BVN anyway, whether you like it or not. They will access it. What they cannot access to is the text message you get, the code you get, because your phone is still with you. The code you get, don't disclose it to anybody. Don't respond to emails that is not, your bank will not send you an email and ask you to click a link, to upload your details. No, your bank will not do that. Your bank will not send you text messages asking you to call a particular number to disclose one of the details about your bank. Your bank will not do that. So once you're able to master not responding to fraudsters, your BVN is safe. Hope you've been able to increase your banking wisdom today. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.